abilities now out in play. He's got a bunch of warp gates and he's got a pretty well defended front door, so although as far as income, he's not as far behind right now as you would expect, as I haven't really saturated my expansions as well as I should. At this point I have used what drones I have in play over here to just mine from these extractors. I've got 2 more hatcheries going up in these positions, so my income is going to skyrocket ahead of Spliffy's pretty quickly. Here is a little bit of a engagement. A lot of these Zerglings are going to fall to these photon cannons, and yeah, so this force realizes here that although they probably could take down these infantry units, they're not going to be able to destroy those cannons anytime soon. So I choose to go around this way, as I like to do on Steps of War, and just create this high ground advantage for myself by taking out his destructible rocks. Also, by doing this, I note that he hasn't taken his natural expansion, so as long as I can keep a contain on him, I'll be able to simply outmine him and win the war of attrition that is Starcraft 2. This queen here, that's my second queen, yeah. My second queen is out, probably just going to be giving me some additional larvae where I need it. I have, these hatcheries are now up and running. I need to get some more drones over there, however. Yeah, let's take a look at units. I only have 32, so considering that a fully saturated mineral line consists of 24 or 26 drones, I don't really have enough. Yeah, Spliffy actually has exactly as many probes as he needs to mine effectively out of this. He's got 26 probes compared to my 32, so I need to create way more drones if I want to mine successfully out of the expansions that I have. So I can look at income now. I have about a 200 mineral advantage on my ally now, which is not a lot considering that I have so many hatcheries in play. It's just kind of a mistake on my part yet again. In the sense that I don't have enough drones as I could. This Overlord is going to be flying over this statue of a Zealot, or probably more of a High Templar, a Protoss regardless, but it's going to fly in, going to spot these Stargates. I won't be too concerned, however, because I have got a lot of Hydralisks, and I'm going to create a changeling that goes unobstructed by Spliffy. He's just going to walk into the mineral line. Not the best use of scouting, but I think I think instead of using this changeling to try to see what he's building, I mean, I already saw these Stargates. I know that's probably his most recent tech choice, but I'd plant that there to try to decide where to drop my Nidus Worm if I decide to do that. These Phoenixes trying to just really do something for Spliffy, trying to give him some sort of advantage. They're gonna, that one Phoenix you saw walked right into those Hydralisks. It was destroyed instantly, and this one now only has 14 HP left, so it's gonna be forced to pull back. Meanwhile, he's got both infantry upgrades queued up, as well as this one plasma shield upgrade. But on the other hand, my forces have 2 carapace bonus armor, as well as these upgraded needle spines, or ranged attacks. I overreact to this one Phoenix. As you can see, all of my Hydralisks are trying to chase it down, which is not a good decision. I also throw up some Spore Crawlers, but it's not a good decision in the sense that it really is a knee-jerk reaction. He only has 1 Phoenix, which is not a threat at all. It just doesn't have enough damage it doesn't have enough firepower to do any damage, but regardless, my point is I should have really attacked him instead of trying to chase around that single Phoenix that wasn't much of a threat anyway. Dropping a lot of additional gateways now from Spliffy as he's trying to keep up with production, but he is only operating off of 1 expansion, so switching back to income. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the lead as I'm going to be doubling his income pretty shortly. There's a new Phoenix, 2 new Phoenixes from Spliffy. These changelings, very suspicious changelings, are going to run into the back of the space here, going to allow me to drop that Nidus Worm, no doubt, as that is full with Hydralisks. Here comes a Nidus Worm burrowing out of the ground. So unless this gets spotted by Spliffy, which it even has these Phoenixes selected over here in this area of the map, but he's not going to spot that Nidus Worm anytime soon. And there's the Nidus Worm in all of her glory. These Hydralisks are busting out, not being threatened at all, as they pretty much devastate all of those probes. 4 kills on that guy, 3 kills on that one. So you did the math. For all those Hydralisks and all those probes that were there, that's a lot of damage suffered by Spliffy. Taking a look at units lost. Those are the facts, those are the numbers, and they don't look good for Spliffy. Bringing in these Stalkers here to try to wipe out these Hydralisks. Yeah, while that Nidus canal, or sorry, Nidus worm force has halted production completely. Actually, here comes a mothership, which I don't remember seeing in this game, but mothership in production. While these Hydralisks push in through the Nidus worm position, I also have these Hydralisks pushing the front door of Spliffy at the same time, so he is able to take down these Hydralisks with these significantly upgraded Stalkers. But at the same time, I've taken down all these cannons. I pretty nicely use these Overlords as fodder to sort of clear a path for these Hydralisks. Right now, though, we have an encounter between Stalkers and Hydralisks. So it's now 2-on-2. I'm microing these Hydralisks back a little bit, sniping out that one Stalker, pulling this Hydralisk back, and it is going to go down, but he will do his job. He will die for the swarm, as it's not really a sentient being, and it doesn't mind doing that at all. So the Hydralisks here are going to win that battle. I'm using a lot of Overlords here to put down some creep in this area just to make my units rally there faster. So at this point, yeah, I'm pumping Hydralisks from 1, 2, 3, 4 hatcheries, rallying towards the middle of Spliffy's base, and these Phoenixes are trying to get some Overlord kills, but that's not happening. He's got this mothership in play, which it looks like he forgot about as he rallied it to his mineral line, and just, yeah, again, forgot about it. There's Spliffy despairing after he had a day full of 2 vs 2 ladder defeats, and then I come in and pretty much take this one-sided victory in a casual 1 vs 1 game. So there was a game where Zerg domination was the main theme. If I was just to give some advice about the Zerg race, yeah, one thing I do well is I help myself to a lot of expansions around the map. Although I didn't saturate them with drones as quickly as I could have, I do eventually do that, and as a result you can see my income was, at one point it was doubling the income of my Protoss counterpart, so this unmicro mothership is going to fall to the ground, and these Hydralisks are just going to win the day. Sorry about that. Looks like I tried to do a few too many things than my computer could handle. But yeah, that was once again just a friendly game between me and my 2 vs 2 partner. He wasn't able to defeat me just because he didn't have enough expansions really. And yeah, there was a Hydralisk heavy army trouncing the Protoss, so thanks for watching, people. I do appreciate your views. If you were following my previous videos, you know that I recommended 2 YouTube users. One is HD Starcraft and the other is Husky Starcraft. They're both buddies. They're also very skilled commentators. They're well spoken and they cast games in 1080p, which is more than I can claim to do. So if you want to watch some more StarCraft 2 videos while I'm writing exams, hit them up and I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised.